What's going on, guys? It is Darkalt. Chaos mode gameplay with Hound. We go pretty good, actually. By good, I mean like 72 million or so. Now, we did get I want to say like a 80 or 90 million game last night, but I wasn't recording, so it's not that much of a difference. But we all ranked like 86 in the world for Team Chaos on Dome. You can look us up on PlayStation. Some parts of this match is fast forward just to get it a little bit more faster paced and to cut down the time of the video. So, what I want to talk about in this commentary is how how time passes so fast. So, it seems like back then, a couple years ago, a year ago, a month ago, well, I don't know about a month, but everything was simple. Now, that's untrue because, we think as we get older that the past was easier and simpler. But when we look back on it, it seems that way, but when you really think about it, it isn't. So let's take last year for example. I was in the 8th grade. I got homework. But now looking back on it, I feel like I didn't get homework. So in reality, it really wasn't that much of a change, but you tried to go and use nostalgia to think there was a change. And this actually got me to a great point because, you know, as we advance and get older and everything, we need to stop thinking about the past and think about the future. Because if we keep dwelling on our past, then we won't get anywhere in life. We'll just stay in the past and never go back. And what's funny is that you can actually see people, adults, 50, 40-year-olds, who lived in the 80s and they never got out of the 80s. And it's actually not a bad thing, but it's not a good thing because you never advanced. So one day I was in a guitar shop with my sister because she plays guitar, and this guy comes in and he looks like he was just from the 80s, and it was just kind of funny because he never got out of the 80s, and that was a good point. Now, with that said, if you go to prison and then you come out 10, even 5 years later, a lot of things have changed. So, for example, if someone went into prison in 2002 and now they're coming back in 2012, we have better computers, we have iPhones, smartphones, a lot more technological advanced machines and capabilities than in 2002. So that's another example. If you go into prison, you're basically screwed when you come back unless you're a smart person and you can adapt quickly. So let's get back on topic about nostalgia and stuff. It's amazing. It's great to have nostalgia, just like Call of Duty 4. Everyone remembers Call of Duty 4 as a great game, and that keyword was remembered. When we look back on it, COD 4 had problems. A lot of problems. Well, few problems, but still. They were halfway game changing, not breaking, but changing. We had frag grenades. The M16 wasn't a huge problem, but it was kind of a problem. And martyrdom. So these few little problems caused a miss in our game. We got pissed at it. But now we're like, wow, COD 4 was a great game, but it really wasn't. And if you go back and play COD 4, and you get into an unhacked lobby, you'll still get frustrated from the bullshit in the game. But now as we advance into Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops, those games have problems that we think are more problematic than Call of Duty 4's problems, when in reality they aren't. They are the same as Call of 4's problem, but we don't have that much of a gap between them. So in 2 years, when I don't know, Black Ops 3 comes out, we'll look at Modern Warfare 2 and say the noob tubes wasn't bad. So it's just a huge gap. Now, take this. Look back 5 years ago and see how much easier it was anywhere in your life. And then look back 2 years ago. They won't be the same easiness because that's just how you're wired. That's the problem we have to overcome. We can't keep looking like that. So that's what I gotta say about nostalgia and mess like that. I thought it was quite interesting because it's just something that we gotta come to terms with, and I'm slowly starting to do that because a lot of high school for me, like the first couple of weeks, it was like, wow, I'm in high school. It's kind of different, but it's like I wish I could go back to the past. Wish I could go back to the past, but you can't. You just can't. As of right now, that is. Eventually, I know we'll be able to go back into the past, maybe go back into the future, go into the future, but as of right now, we can't. So, best thing to do is keep those memories acknowledged, but don't keep looking at them. Don't keep dwelling on it. So, back to the gameplay. Something vital to talk about than all that mess is Hound was camping in a spot by the PP90, and it worked pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say it sucked when it really didn't. He didn't die that much actually. I died a few times, but we made out pretty good. And at the end, we saw how high up our score was, and we're like, every point after this are bonus points, like extra credit. We're fine right now, but anything else will just help us. So don't go extra tryhard, but with my inner tryhard skills, I started going tryhard, and I picked up the ACR, and I'm killing them. So some tips and tricks from people who are ranked 80 in the leaderboard is to basically take it very fast pace at the beginning. In the beginning, you want to get as many as many kills as you possibly can. So you want to probably get a 50 combo, if you can, 45 seconds into the match, or 30 seconds, as fast as you can, because then after that, you can pick up guns faster, you can reload faster, all of that mess. Another tip, you want to be on opposite sides. So, when the enemies spawn, they go 50-50, and you don't get overwhelmed, your teammate doesn't get overwhelmed, and you don't die as much. As you see, I'm in the B building, and Hound is outside by the dome building. So this gives us a nice balance of enemies. Another beneficial thing that you want to do is use flashbangs. Now, people say C4 is great against jugs. It does good damage, but it's not really that good. It's actually a pain in the ass, in my opinion. Because you have to get it out and then start throwing it at slow speed, and then it doesn't even stun them. It just blows up in the face and doesn't kill them that much. So at this point, Hound goes down. I gotta pick up his bitch ass and then get out of dodge. Chemical agents, people want some tips on them. They give you a lot of points. They do. I don't know why, but they give you 400 points. So make sure you kill those guys, and if you can, kill them in a pack, because once all the little cum is coming out of the backpack, it hurts your enemies. Well, at least I believe. And what else goes for tips? Time. Do not pick up time, because time is basically useless. Once you get a 600 combo going, and you lose your combo, and there's time up, you're still going to be screwed because you lost all your abilities. So, time, don't pick it up, and when you first lose time for the first life that you have it, you get a ballistic vest. Ballistic vest, basically, it either adds extra health to you, or it reduces damage towards you. So, ballistic vest, it's great, I like it, but then once you go down and there's no time left, you don't have it. Until you pick up another time, that one's out, and then you have it again for another life. Combo freezes, great if your teammate goes down, and if your teammate does go down, revive him. It freezes a combo. So those end of the match, we died kind of bad. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the flip.